Today I am going to walk you through the making of the Aliyah shoulder bag. We've not made a shoulder bag in the community, so I decided on a minimalist style shoulder bag to keep it simple enough for beginners while learning something new. The interior is as simple as the exterior. We are making a welt style slip pocket, which we've never done before, and a regular slip pocket. Simple. You can add additional features to the interior if you want. I wanted us to make a shoulder bag with an adjustable strap, but I didn't want the D-ring, swivel hooks and all those strap adjuster thing. I also wanted a bag with minimal hardware to no hardware requirements at all, which is why I chose the Line 20 snap. A snap faster we are going to learn how to install for the first time in the community. Yes, we already learned how to install a regular snap faster. Now we are learning the Line 20 snap. Alright, so because we're using a snap faster to make the strap adjustable, it adds to the detail of the bag, because when we shorten the bag, the rest of the strap curves so that it gives the exterior apes, or should I say ears. I also made another bag without stabilizer because I feel like, I thought it would be nice to make the stabilizers optional, but the one with the stabilizers feel better and it came out more structured. So the corners are boxed, a style we're already used to, but in a different way. I am going to show you. So we are literally doing the box corners we know, but in a different way. Okay, I am going to leave all the necessary links in the description box below, the link to the pattern and every other necessary links. I recorded this video in December, so now it should be in the future now, right? This should be January or February by now. So happy new year, welcome to 2026. Yes, I am excited. All right, so I feel like this intro is getting too long, but let's learn how to make the Aliyah shoulder bag. And please, I also want to let you guys know that if there is anything you do not like about the bag, you can always change it to add your own personal touch to it. Okay, it is not compulsory that you make the bag the way it is exactly. All right, that is one thing that I would really love to see you guys do with my pattern, which is adding your own personal touch to it. All right, you can make the first one and make it as exactly as it is so that you know what the pattern is all about, but after that, feel free to wing it and do your thing. All right, so yeah, I was talking about the strap, that I changed the strap, but I'm going to show you guys the changes during the tutorial. Okay, let me know what you think about this bag in the comment section. This intro is getting too long. Let us make the Aliyah shoulder bag, shall we? We are making a bag with minimal hardware requirements, so yeah, we only need our snap fasteners and our magnetic snap. That is all we need. I am excited because this bag uses minimal hardware. I like that. And I've gone ahead to prep my panels. I have stabilized, I have glued, I have cut, I have ironed, and everything is prepped and ready to go. Okay, so all my panels are cut out. I have started prepping some of them, the strap, the connectors and everything. Okay, so let us make our snap holder. So the first thing I'm going to do is to apply glue and fold the panels to the wrong side against the stabilizer. So I'm going to be mixing them up. Okay, so I'm working on the snap holder, the strap anchor and everything together, right? So what I am doing here is that I am also applying glue to the strap anchor, and I am also going to glue that down. Okay, so I am snipping in order to make me fold around the curves easier. Okay, so that is a tip. You do not necessarily have to snip, but you want to make sure that when you fold, the pleating or the gathers out to the wrong side of your panel, then you hammer that down to flatten. But snipping will make your life easier. Okay, and if you have any bumps on the wrong side, you want to make sure that you snip everything, then hammer so that everything is flattened. Okay, so now that I am done with that, I am going to start working on my strap anchor. So I'm going to fold the long sides. Notice that I have a line already at the middle, so I'm folding the long sides to the middle. Okay, so both sides to the middle. All right, and then I am going to press both short sides so that I have the middle of the strap anchor. That is just to make a print, all right, or form a crease so that I know the middle. Okay, so I am going to fold to the middle, and I am going to put a line there, and I am going to fold the short sides to the middle. All right, I applied glue so that it is easier, but anywhere I apply glue, you can use double-sided tape. Okay, you do not necessarily have to apply contact cement. I know that not a lot of us like working with contact cement. Okay, but I'm using contact cement right now because I am out of double-sided tape, so you know that you can use double-sided tape instead of glue. Do what rocks your boat. Okay, so I'm simply applying glue now so that I get to fold the short ends towards the middle. And yeah, I was just showing you that you have to hammer, but this is midnight. I am not hammering. Okay, so now what I am doing with the snap holder is that I'm applying glue to the middle. You can apply double-sided tape, okay, just the middle. You don't need to stretch it out to the sides. Okay, so I'm going to apply glue to the middle of both panels, and I am going to place both panels together, wrong sides touching. Okay, so the long strap and the short strap, one of each. Okay, so I'm going to paste them wrong sides touching so that the round ends align and all of that, and you're going to glue them down, and you're going to top stitch on 3 sides. So from one long end down the rounded end and up the other long end, you're just going to top stitch with an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance, and you're also going to top stitch after folding the strap anchor across the long sides with an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. You are not top stitching across all 4 sides. Okay, no, we are not doing that. Only the long sides with an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. I hope you understand. If there is anything you do not understand, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, by the way, we got to 2,000 subscribers last year. I am super duper grateful to every single one of you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. I am grateful from the bottom of my heart, and I do not take your support for granted. Okay, and if you're watching this video and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and let us grow the family. Leave a comment in the comment section to let me know what other projects you would like to see. To make the strap, I am going to apply glue all around the long edges, and I am going to fold the long raw edges against the stabilizer. Okay, and you want to make sure that you snip where we have curves. All right, you notice that the strap is not 100% straight. Okay, we have curves. All right, so you're going to snip where there's curves, and after that you're going to hammer where there's curves in order to flatten. Okay, so I told you that I changed the step, and this is what it looks like after I am done. So let us go back to the snap holder now. Because I have a cotton fabric, because I'm using the cotton fabric, I am going to use clear nail polish I'm going to apply it on the edges of the long strap snap holder, English, because the edges are raw. And what that is going to do is that that's going to prevent the fabric from fraying. So if you're using a non-fraying fabric, you are free from this. But if you're like me and you're using cotton, then you have to do this. Okay, so now after that, it is time for us to install our snap holder. We are going to install the cap and the socket, and I have my snap fastener setting tools. Now I'm going to leave a link in the description box below so that you can learn how to install this hardware step by step. It explains how to install it, what each hardware is used for. Okay, so in order for me to do that, now I have to mark my spots. Now I am going to mark, or I have already marked, now you should mark a point centered half an inch from the rounded end. Okay, so the point should be half an inch from the rounded end and it should be centered. So you're going to mark your spots there and you're going to punch a hole at that spot. Now you want to make sure that the hole you are punching is not too big because the snap fastener is not going to set properly. Okay, now you can use your awl to punch the hole if you do not have a hole punching tool. But if you're a bag maker, I feel like you must have at least one, maybe a rotary punch or a regular punch, the hammer one. Okay, so punch a hole at that spot and I am going to show you how to set a line 20 snap. To install, I am going to insert the cap into our